What's up? Remember when I said that I would never make a gaming channel? Where, fuck that. Here we are. We're playing Salt and Sanctuary, the first bullshit of my brand new gaming channel. And as you can see, I have a VTuber model that I made myself. It's very mediocre and simple, but you know, it does the fucking job. And I totally didn't skimp in making it. Don't worry about it. Anyways, I've been in this game a shit ton of times. As you can see here, I've dedicated a crap ton of time to playing this game. And should be pretty good at it, hopefully. I've tried just about any class that you can try out here. But, you know, I figure that why not record it and beat it once more. So, without further ado, let's try and make a new character. What should the name of this character be? Well, I like the name Faust. Faust. Not necessarily because it's my Guilty Gear main, I just like the book. Which is, you know, the main reason why I played the as Faust. Also because he's a wacky ass character that fits with me. Let's go with Wavy here. I could go with Hazelnut. Just make kind of like myself, because why not? Whiskers, I don't like beard. Brown, yes. I am gonna be from the Citadel. Class Knight, yes, I love the Knight class. So we're just going classy, because I don't really need to prove myself here. With the Grasping Ring. Because I wanna save myself time grinding since I'm gonna be recording this bullshit. I'm gonna play an enhanced combat mode, which essentially makes the leveling system less of a pain in the ass. And it also adds some new items to the game, which is pretty neat, in my opinion. Note, should we have a challenge? Hardcore mode kills you instantly, like I wouldn't last that much, I'm not that fucking good. Nah, let's just play normally. I'm not that confident, and I don't want to spend my 50 years making a playthrough where I suck. This world has known war for centuries, but peace is finally preciously near. We delivered the princess to the kingdom across the sea, where a marriage alliance would save us all. Failing this mission would surely plunge us into darker days. And here we are, escorting a princess. Also, could someone tell me why in God's name did I not start with my full stamina? What's up with that? That has never happened before. Huh. Well, I feel cheated. Okay. You there, stranger. We've been boarded in the night. They'll want to kidnap our lady. Ransom her. Protect her. Alright, so we just bashed the shit out of them because, you know, start of the game. They are not exactly the toughest, meanest apples. Wow. Kind of uncool, bro. Also, you don't get salt in this, so it's kinda useless. Oh yeah. I want to show you the first boss though. The first boss that you have a slim ass chance to beat. Like, the boss is nigh impossible in your first try. If you manage to beat it, then I take my hat off to you, because good fucking god, I only managed to beat it after 50 tries. I created a crap ton of characters just trying to beat the first boss, because you only get one chance, and it is now. You get no healing items, nothing. Just your starting equipment to try and beat this tanky ass shit. And it kills you in one hit. So it's basically useless to try and keep your armor. Doesn't matter if you come as a knight, it will crush you. I'm gonna do my best to at least damage it a bit. But don't get your hopes up. I stand no chance of killing it. You see, I one hit dead. Although killing it is worth it. Filling this mission would surely plunge us into darker days. I awoke to the sounds of waves washing on rock, and I knew I was alive. I must find the princess. So we got our mission, find the princess. Although I don't think her chances were too hot. We were kind of invaded by the unspeakable deep. So yeah, if we didn't make it out alive and we had a sword and shield, she is fucking toast. Well, hello there. You're just a fleshy bit of flotsam washed ashore with the rest of us, hmm? You'll want shelter, you'll want sanctuary. But what is a sanctuary without faith? A house. There's an empty sanctuary up the beach. You can claim it for your creed. Tell me, did you keep the new gods? Here you have the choice of choosing between 3 religions. They work differently from the covenants on Dark Souls, and you'll see later. Point is, you get to choose of the 3 quote-unquote main ones. You can choose to be from the 3, the Light of Devara, or the Iron ones. There are... I'll just show you later. Most men follow 3 deities, the king, the knight, and the judge. The king lends wisdom to men who lead, the knight protects warriors in combat, and the judge guides those who maintain order. Are you a follower of the 3 then? Yes. You're a follower of the 3, as I suspected. Here's a candelabra of the 3. Icon of your creed. You survived a shipwreck, didn't you? This island is full of shipwrecked sailors like you. I stand here on the beach. I see men drown, I see men survive, but I never see rescue. Perhaps this island is cursed, but weren't you already thinking that? But have I seen a princess? Perhaps, perhaps. Why is a princess so important? Living or dead, we're all the same flesh. Maybe I'm your princess, adorned in the skin of a decrepit old man. Well, go find your princess. You know what they say, a quest goes a long way to keeping the madness at bay. Sanctuary is simple, but salvation is not. Okay, basically, if you keep to the 3, you get mainly knight-ish stuff, like swords and shit like that. The iron ones focus a lot on heavy damage, so you get a lot of... Like the blacksmith will sell you a level 5 hammer when you max out the Creed's faith, which I'll show you later how to do. So we claim the sanctuary here, and Devara focuses on prayers. So if you want to be a priest, which sounds lame, I know, but it works a lot because holy damage and the holy weapons in this game are insanely powerful, so it's really recommended to use them. I'm gonna focus myself in dexterity and strength a bit more. So I'm gonna go with scythes and short swords, which is kind of like my favorite kind of thing. But you can really make anything work. The thing that has the most combos is the halberd, because it has a nice combo that I'll show you later when I get a halberd to actually demonstrate. So we enter the first place. These are people who died in this area recently, because you know if you're playing online, you'll see nothing here. But if you are connected to the internet, you'll see the corpses of failed people. That's a neat trick, isn't it? We'll just try and crush through this area very easily. it's not really hard because, well, it's the first fucking dungeon, right? Would you imagine if this was impossible? It's more forgiving than Dark Souls. It's easier than Dark Souls, in my personal opinion. Because combat doesn't feel as sluggish as Dark Souls does. Like, you can attack and roll really quickly if you're not wearing a bunch of shit like I am. Because, you know, knight armor, right? I'm probably not gonna make myself the heaviest armor. I'm just gonna use a stylish choice for armor. Because I like that. And I already did that with one character. I gave him like a... what was it? A samurai looking armor, which was pretty neat. So I might go with a light armor in this one too. Since they are pretty neat. And we activate a shortcut. It's not really that amazing a shortcut, but it does the job. So yes. With that, we get to move forward. These dogs are annoying as hell because, yes, exactly that. They jump and bite your neck. And they do it a lot. And blocking doesn't stop it because it counts kind of like a grab. So yeah, it's just annoying. Plus it deals a decent amount of damage. Since I think it pierces your armor or something. So I just grab this red shard. Stone Cleric. But then you can summon people at the Sanctuary that will sell you shit and overall give you like bonuses in the area that you're in. Just pretty useful. Especially against the Witch of the Lake, which is, I think, agreed to be the hardest boss in the game. Like harder than the last one, because she has some bullshit damage, man. It really is absolutely ridiculous how much damage she does. Plus she flies, so it's kind of hard to hit her. Unless you are going solely range damage, which is kind of hard to pull off well here. You always need at least one physical weapon to do well at all. It's not impossible. Maybe I should do that whenever I want to play again. Not in this one, because I want to showcase a normal experience of the game. Since I like the game quite a bit, as you could have seen. There, your key, jump. Fuck off. Those are the messages left by the sometimes helpful community. Other times they just have a message that says jump, and there's nothing below, and you die. And death. I'm trying out this setup to record my voice well while I play, because usually I have the microphone to like my right, which, you know, it's not really convenient when you want to look at the screen and speak towards the mic. The most convenient solution I can think to that would be to get one of those clip-on mics that they use in, like, you know, when they do, what is it? Showcase? No. When people go in a theater or stand on a... how the hell is that called? A stage, that's it. It's like a stage mic that you clip on your shirt and it captures the audio pretty well. No, back there was like a mini sanctuary where you can just heal and get your flasks back. It does reset the enemies as well, which is why I didn't activate it, since that's kind of annoying. But this guy is not that rough. So I'm just gonna kick his ass. Then shield is kind of useless at the start. Right, he's staggered. Means that he's now gonna change his pattern to hit me whenever he does that. When I stagger him again, he's gonna do a double combo after jumping. So now, to cheese him, I'm just gonna throw him Grenados. See, it does the job like a charm. First boss, beaten. Not too shabby, and I forgot to equip the bandage ring. You see how my life bar isn't full? Like, it's become shortened? Well, that's what happens when you get wounded. It happens a lot more with magic. So it's convenient to equip the ring most of the time. Since in the long run you end up having less max health, which is annoying. So, bandage ring is usually a must-have. The first side quest. Greetings, traveler. Side quests are normally just speaking well to people, that's it. Do you have a quest? Yes. Rescuing a princess, I haven't seen any princesses, but don't lose hope, friend. Anyway, it's good to have a quest. Would you like to know what my quest is? Sure. Excellent. My quest is to invade that castle to the east, defeat its guardians, and slay the dragon. Castles must be invaded, and dragons must be slain, mustn't they? Getting into this castle is a different story. There's a bridge to it, but it's missing bits. There's another way in, but it's not easy. A salt passage beneath the fortress you just emerged from. Perhaps it leads through a village of sorts. There was a shortcut that connected the beach to the village, but it's been barred. Perhaps you can unlock it. I've heard something about a jester. The jester knows a way to get into places no one else can? It's easy to claim something until you can actually back your claims up. You're just a rumor monger. That word is so weird. I think this is the first place where I ever saw that word. Get some stuff. A small shortcut that I cannot use yet, but it has some stuff. Oh, here we get the first sanctuary of the Light of Devara. Some sanctuaries already come with a religion pre-installed, quote unquote. And certain NPCs won't let you do jack shit unless you turn to their religion. He just basically gave me a brief summary of what the hell their religion is about. I don't care. And neither should you, unless you want to be from Devara. But we're not doing that now. However, there are ways to convert them to your religion. You can either do it by magic or force. Force is hard at the start, as you can imagine. Magic is limited, because there's a limited amount of items that can immediately change a sanctuary to your creed. This area probably killed a lot of people. Although it would be kind of surprising because the enemies are pretty fucking weak. It's just that a lot of them come out at the same time. Also... Alright. I throw a grenade out. A grenade. Why? Because that area is annoying. Until I can one-shot them, it's pretty annoying to go through those guys. And the stupid dog. Alright. As you saw, I kind of jumped into a tree. That's because there's a pseudo secret there. And well, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I just want to clear the area before I go get it. Although, I believe it's safe to get it without killing them, since they don't have range to see you there. So just jump in that tree, jump again, and you keep going. If the branches of the tree are white, you can stand on them. That's the rule of thumb, basically. If they're not white, you cannot stand on them. So, yeah, that's basically all you need to know. We're gonna meet a dead end here, but yeah, to meet the NPC, I'm gonna go here. But first, I wanna do this. The first poleaxe. You see the thing that's right beneath my feet? That's a tripwire. And that was a crossbow that would have activated if I had stepped on the tripwire. Torches are useful. Sometimes. Like, they're very situational. The game does get pretty dark sometimes, and using it is mandatory to solve some puzzles because you get powers or like abilities later, and a lot of them work with torches, so yeah. You probably will never need to buy torches unless you're lost in areas, which I guess can happen. Because, I don't know, I never actually had to buy torches in all the times I played, even when I first tried to beat the game.
Well, well, well. Looks like this is the end of the road for you, friend. If memory serves me right, the obelisk here is your door to the castle. The key, however, now that's a different story. Perhaps you should search the area below those seaside ruins, where a forgotten feast festers. I think it always helps to go back to the start. What you started off this island can't go back there, can you?
Alright, so yeah, that old man is kinda creepy. And knows way more than he lets on, that's for sure. But now we can keep moving. What the hell could I equip aside from this? Yeah, I don't have the armor that I want yet. I'm gonna level up. You see that bar below the salt? Well, if it's full, you can level up. I've had it full for a while now. But I wanna level up at the next sanctuary. So, you know, just to not waste time. And I open another shortcut. Okay. A good trick to like stay airborne for a couple seconds more is to jump and hit. It's especially useful to get past some things that you need to get to later if you use a dagger.
Hello, friend. Trinkets to sell. Trinkets for a coin.
He sells you some very useful armor and weapon upgrade items. The later you encounter him in the game, the more shit he has. And he also happens to sell you boss armors, because this armor that's locked is the armor of the Sun Knight that I just beat. Here's a secret too, by the way. It contains a stone mage and a spell. So there you go. Lightning bolt. And here we go. But it also, the thing here is guarded by a cunt. And I do not like cunts. So I am gonna cheese him right now. Because it's literally the only way I can beat him right now. I could spend half an hour trying to kill him with my sword, but it's much faster to simply shoot him with the bow. Much safer too. Because you can encounter plenty, well, not plenty, but a couple of them later in the game. Like, way later in the game. Right now, this thing could deal a lot of damage. Not kill me on one hit, but still deal a hefty amount of damage. So yeah, the dude kinda looks like he's gonna jump, prepare to roll. Here's the thing I told you. Saint Pages and a Stone Mage. Well, he's almost dead already. Plus he gives a lot of salt if you kill him. At this stage of the game at least. Becomes normal later. There we go. And my arrows. And with that, we can keep moving forward. Alright, now we encounter this annoying skeleton-looking ass thingy. Which, as stated right now, it's annoying. So I'm gonna try to cheese him as best I can. Because trying to fight that with a dagger is annoying. I'm using a sword, but when I did my dagger and whip and flintlock and crossbow run, where I started just with a dagger and a whip, it was pretty annoying. I had to use the whip, and the whip has no knockback. Well, not knockback, it has no stagger damage. So I cannot freeze enemies in place with the whip. Oh yeah, there was another secret, my bad. And the Kismet Stone, I got a couple of rings already. The only one I want to equip right now is the Kismet Stone. That increases the drop rate. That's always useful. And so, we unlock this, which is a shortcut to the beginning. And we get a guide. This is also pretty useful. And worry not, I will level up very soon. And thus we enter the Village of Smiles. Call that dog here. There we go. Oh, you see this guy? He will not spawn again. So don't worry about it. If you struggle with him at the start, it's natural. He's a very strong enemy at the beginning. And you will face similar enemies to him, but that are become gradually stronger. That do not spawn again. The best strategy to beat them is simply to parry them. Of course, you gotta get good at parrying to do that. But once you do, it's just wait for them to hit, parry, and wait for them to hit, parry. And there's one that's especially hard that has a horse. That's the one, honestly, I think it's the biggest pain in the ass. Because even after you dismount him from the horse, he has like a... He doesn't wield a sword or an axe. He wields a spear, so he has a bullshit range. And the range is the most annoying part of it. Alright. So come here. Kill this thing. Kill the dog. The other one went down there. To the right, there's not much, but I'll still go there because there's a dog I want to kill. Plus, there's another one of these guys. This one drops a ring, I think. Alright. Oh no, he staggered me. Run, 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 run. And heal. Alright, always remember, if you're stuck with an enemy, like that for example, you can always just kind of throw shit at it. To deal some damage. Then after the parry, he should lay on the ground. Yeah. Whenever they kneel, you can just step on their head and it's done. Couldn't do it of mine. I think that helps if you're a spellcaster. Otherwise, it's kind of useless. Because as a spellcaster, you see how my stamina, as also with my health, have decreased? Well, with the health is the bandage ring. You can make that effect decrease quite a bit. So I would have way less health right now if I wasn't wearing the bandage ring. You cannot really do that with the stamina bar, but what you can do is increase the amount that it can decrease. Now, why would you want to do that? Well, if you're a spellcaster, once you reach the limit of how much it decreases, you cannot cast any more spells. So that allows you to cast more spells at the cost of reducing your stamina even more. If we meet the weird-ass scarecrow.
Curiosity. What creature persists in the face of such suffocating despair? Others have begun to kneel. Will it join them?
Nah. Kneeling hurts.
Such a brave, foolish curiosity. It will struggle then, and it will bleed, and it will fall. And one day, when it finds itself beaten and broken, gasping for air, choking on its own blood and tears, that will be the day that it kneels, and I will consume it.
Alright, Edgelord, let's go. Okay. So with that, we get to the sanctuary where I said I would level up. But before that, I just want to get an item. Which is the weapon I'll be using for a while now.
Shit.
Here we go. Claymore. Now, using this weapon is amazing. I'm gonna unequip this crap. Equip myself the big ass sword. Here, I'll put my shield in the meantime. I don't have charms, but yeah. This thing deals a whooping amount of damage. It's insane. Now, after getting that, I am gonna upgrade it because right, I think that the sword wasn't really a good option for the one hand, so I'm gonna say what? I'm gonna wear the big sword and a scythe because I like the claymore quite a bit. So I upgraded. There we go. We got the main weapon that we'll use for quite a bit of the game. We still haven't gotten any armor that I want to use. And let's level up, shall we? I'm gonna get the max amount of salt that I could carry. Because I have plenty of sacks and pouches. There we go. Alright, so we go from level 3 to level 12. And that's how you grind, folks. Have 10 pearls to max out my skills. I am gonna go and level up my sword thingy-majig. Because this increases my strength. Which I believe is what my claymore scales with. Yeah, my claymore scales with S strength, which is quite a bit. And I think I needed like 25 or 30 to reach the soft cap. So yeah. So simply doing this, I'm already becoming quite more powerful. However, to equip the next thingamajig, I also want that. Should I wear heavy or light armors? Well, since I'm already on the way to using heavy armors, let's go with that. And done. And so we are incredibly stronger now. If the scythe is after a boss that's right here, which after beating it and getting to another sanctuary, there I will stop. See, now one hit death. And I'm not even trying. I want to get my pumpkin head first though. Because there is a pumpkin head ahead. Yes, that rhymed and I did not plan it. Alright. This increases my rolling speed endurance. That is actually pretty useful. Let's go. Alright, here are some insanely strong enemies. Like, they appear near the end of the game. Which is also why I wanted to use this sword. Because it's the only way to kill them without suffering lots of damage. They throw some, like, I don't know, black water bottles at you that deal some gross damage. They have some disgusting range as well. And if you are too close to them, like if you're bashing them, like I was, but you stop for a moment, they also can grab you. And if they grab you, well, they can give you a little kiss that damages you a crap ton. At this rate, it might have left me near death. Also, you know what? Let's level up. The good news is that they give a lot of salt as well. Alright. Parried, and let's go. Here's the trap too, by the way. I think you can parry the traps too, by the way, if you want to feel epic. It's possible. Wow, he shot me in midair. Oh, cool. There's another one of those guys that don't respawn. See how he likes being parried with this weapon. Let's go. Alright. Here's a secret, by the way. So, with this we get a pretty useful... this is the one that increases your rolling speed. That's regardless of how much weight you're carrying. It always increases it. So that's useful. Especially when you're wearing heavy armor. I will tell you which is the best one. Like, quote-unquote best one. The one that gives you overall best defense. But it's also heavy as shit. In order to get the best shield. And here we get the second boss. We're in the Village of Smiles, so who do you think we're gonna battle? The Queen of Smiles. This beautiful lady. Oh my god. And I already almost killed her. You know why they give you holy pages back there? Because she's weak to holy. And yes, I just beat this boss without losing a single fucking bit of health. Let's go. Let me go back down. Queen of Smiles here. For this we get a... Oh yeah, the chef armor. Very good. Another black pearl. We open the shortcut that was right here. I could level up, but I kind of want to get to the other sanctuary to do it. Although, I don't think it's very convenient because I don't have a shimmering pearl, which is the item that changes the sanctuaries to your creed. That is complicated. We meet this man. He wants a bag of earth, but I'll show you the dialogue whenever I get the bag of earth. Alright, see those things on the trees? Well, they're hostile, so I just hit them. Two hits from the sword should kill it. Also, this is, as I heard someone call it, the scrub killer. Because if you're a scrub, chances are you're gonna quit the game here. Because there's parkour, quote unquote parkour, while fighting these assholes that fire arrows at you, which is always fun. Good charms. If you use a charm, you can use charms with your melee weapons. They essentially add certain stuff to your attacks. This one increases my attack speed, which is amazing with this one. Because that's like the downside of these heavy weapons, is that, you know, you cannot attack super fast. Usually I just keep the same weapon on both hands, but with different charms. Like one will have more speed or more range, and the other one will have elemental damage. But sometimes you want to attack fast, and other times you want to, you know, just bash the enemy. Alright. And the scythe that I said that I wanted to get is around here. Continue going down. We'll meet a fat ass and the scythe. This is the average American, by the way. I'm sorry, Americans. I said average. Maybe you're not average. You're above average. Below average. Whatever. But it's kind of hilarious that you guys are the ones that... the main source of fast food restaurants. So you really cannot bullshit me on those respects. You tell me you didn't make them, well, they're successful for a reason, aren't they? Okay. You see, I cannot reach it. But if I equip the... Oh, shit. Wait, this one has the attack reach? Oh, there we go. Anyways, aside from my stupid commentary about fast food that I don't really like, if you haven't noticed. I mean, maybe you've noticed because I'm fucking thin as hell. And I barely eat enough, you know, enough to not die. But yeah. There's a trick here, by the way. If you stand like at the border, jump and hit, you can jump up. If you don't hit, I don't think you can get up. And that's incredibly useful because getting up there through the normal way is kind of annoying. Anyways, this is the bottom of the place. We cannot go to the right if we are not on branches, so I'm simply gonna climb up again. Plus, there's a secret that we haven't gotten. I'm not sure if this works here. No. Alright. Okay, here's the guy that we killed a while ago. These things are marks of people that died. If you hit him, you can see how they died. I don't know how he died, but you know. It usually shows a guy rolling and getting bashed by the boss or some bullshit like that. So we go down. If you have noticed, I haven't really used any of my statues yet. That's because I want to save them for places where the bosses are hard. Since, as I said, the NPCs give you bonuses on your overall skills, which is incredibly useful against hard bosses. Well, now I'm gonna stand here. Hit that jackass. Because, oh my god, he is annoying. So I go here, here. Alright. I want to get that item. Because I think it was like a couple of soldier poems, which is the next upgrade item. After the lock of hairs. Hair locks, or whatever the hell. There we go. No, it's the bright coral ring, which is actually pretty useful as well. I'm gonna unequip that because this one gives me willpower. That increases my drop rate. And it also, I believe... No, it doesn't. It just increases the drop rate. Alright, never mind. I'll use it later. And so here we go. We're almost at the next sanctuary, so worry not. You'll stop hearing my stupid ass voice in not that long. Because I need to level up again. I don't think there's anything down there. To the left there are some stuff. This game does have multiplayer, but it's local multiplayer. I beat it with a friend using Steam Remote Play. Worked out better than I expected. Oh shit, I'm poisoned. It's usually easy to dodge his poison, but you see, this guy is annoying if you don't... If he stands there, so I am... In my defense, he is annoying. Oh, he left. Okay. Alright. The sanctuary is right there, by the way. Just wanna... If the things are up here. Some armor and a great pearl. This is an amazing place. And I would love to change it if I had the item, but I don't. So I am gonna level up and try and beat the boss without my creeds thingamajigs. No, you don't take the oath. God, no. You can change religions all willy-nilly if you want, but it's not really convenient. I recommend to settle for one. Because it just becomes annoying to use the sanctuaries later. Alright. And with this here, I almost have the ultimate swordsman bullshit. I'm gonna go for the armors now. After the armors, I'm gonna head for the shields. And after that, I'm gonna head... Oh yeah, I haven't shown you the scythe. My bad. Check it out. You can do that combo. Which is pretty cool, but you know, it's not an amazing weapon for scaling. Like, it has shit strength and dexterity scaling. It just looks cool. The upgrades are better though. This one is much more useful. Alright. Also, we're not wearing any helmet. But I also have the... There's an option to deactivate the visibility of helmets, so even if I was wearing one, you wouldn't be able to see it. Let's see what they have. Lightning and flame damage ahead. Okay, thanks for the tip, bro. I don't think it's gonna matter too much because I'm gonna crush this guy's ass. The Man Alchemist. He is a peculiar boss, but not overly hard. See how much damage I already dealt to him? Just throws a bunch of bottles that drop his attacks. Shit. I didn't see that I was with the slime in my head because of all the black particles. And there we go. Trash talking the boss that just destroyed me. Well, shouldn't take that much to kill it. See, that's why you don't trash talk until after you've won. Else you can look like an idiot. It's called more trash talking. So remember, kids, only talk shit about people after you've beaten them. Otherwise, it won't be bad. It can backfire. You can look like an ass. Alright. See, now it's dead. Didn't take that much, I guess. Well, we got a black pearl and a mossy key. The thing is, I don't want to save in this sanctuary, so my bad. I will get to the sanctuary then, where I'll save very soon. The area up ahead is not really long, and it will be a sanctuary of my creed, which will make things much easier. Okay, now you see why I upgraded the sword thing first, right? You see, you can only wield two-handed weapons with one hand if you have a level higher. For example, this is a level 1 greatsword. There are 5 levels of things. Well, technically 6, because 0 counts. But anyone can equip 0. Like, you don't need to have anything leveled up to equip a level 0 thing, imagine. So, to wield this level 1 sword with one hand, I would need to have level 2 sword maxed out. And I'm already at level 4. So using a torch with it would be impossible. Like if you try to wield a two-handed weapon, or if you try to wield any weapon where you don't have the requirements met, your guy will just fumble the weapon ahead. It deals damage, but like it deals basically no damage. It's not a viable strategy. And here's our sanctuary. Let's make it look pretty because this is actually a very good location. I'll level up. Make some donations, like a guide, which is kind of what I want, and a leader. The leaders are the ones that allow you to level up your faith. See, with the school bat, I can give myself some Imperial Pitchfire, which allows me to apply fire element to my attacks without problems. So every time I pray now, I will get one of those. Which is basically free fire damage for every boss fight. And what you need to do is grind the items that the enemies drop you. That's basically it. Now, what the hell can I max out? Right, I can finish maxing out the sword. You see, if I wasn't playing in the enhanced combat thingy, this would cost 5 pearls and not 3. The fourth one would have cost 4, the third one 3, the second one 2. And that just means more grinding, which is... it's fine. I've beaten the game in both ways a couple times. But, you know, I don't want to... I like more the enhanced mode in general. It's less grindy. Well, yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this stupid playthrough that I'm making. Why not play with the Raider? Hang on, Jake. Sure. I'm gonna go with Raider stuff. I think there's a Raider helmet too, right? Yeah. Alright. So without further ado, it was nice seeing you folks. Toodles. More bullshit later.